Jeremiah 17:9 says, "The heart is more deceitful in man than all else and desperately wicked. Who can understand it?" So if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is Jeremiah 16:14 through 17:47, and I encourage you to read that passage. One of the most interesting things that I've ever run across in my life in Christ is the fact that I can many times fool myself into thinking that I've got Christian living down and I really don't need any help in my Christian walk. Frankly, nothing could be further from the truth, and I know that, but unfortunately, on occasion I revert back to my old ways of just doing things. Well, that probably is also your experience. We've been successfully walking in Christ, and then all of a sudden we take 3 or 4 steps backwards. This is the exact reason why we cannot concentrate on the day that we first became a Christian or first had a relationship with Christ. While that day is important, it's in the past, and we can't just focus on the past. Realistically, our salvation is while we are walking here on earth, moment by moment, day by day, until we end up in heaven. Now, most Protestants call this process progressive sanctification, and while that does touch on reality, it still relies on us to make the changes in our lives. Instead, we need to let God have His way with us, and we need to be constantly submitting so that we will not move, frankly, back in our own direction. One of the major problems with growing up here in the U.S. and possibly in the Western world is that we have this idea that we're free to make any and all of our choices. Yet we're not free. Many of our choices are determined because of our background, personal growing up, our history, and frankly a well-defined psychology that says that we know best. We can be and we are regularly deceived by our heart. For that reason, we need to be constantly checking our walk so that it is the Spirit that is leading us rather than our own nature.